The word acuity means keenness, acuteness, or sharpness. In daytime, eagles are known to have a very sharp visual acuity, as they can find their prey from a considerable height. This sharpness in vision declines at night so much that an eagle's acuity becomes even less than that of a human observer when there is less light. Normal visual acuity is the ability to correctly read a chart 20 feet away, or 20/20 vision. Another example could be, a successful chess player should have considerable mental acuity in order to look ahead several moves. Acuity, acuteness, sharpness.
Animus. The word animus means a feeling of strong dislike or hatred. Even though Bob went out of his way to try and win her heart, she felt a great deal of animus toward him and wished he'd go away. She'd always felt hostility toward men who pursued her like that, but her dislike of Bob was something else. Her animus toward him was so great that she sometimes dreamed of strangling him with her bare hands. Animus, spirit or feeling of strong hatred. Anonymity. The word anonymity means being nameless or having no personal identity. Kate received a nice bouquet on her birthday, but the guy who sent it preferred to keep his anonymity and didn't sign the card. She liked the idea of having a secret admirer, but she wondered who it was. Maybe soon, she thought, this fellow would drop the cover of anonymity and reveal himself. Anonymity, facelessness, a secret identity.
The word assent means to agree to or to approve. After careful consideration of the baker's question, Leslie assented that the special Mother's Day cake would be just right. The baker had spent many hours preparing and decorating the cake, and he felt it was perfect for Leslie's party, but he waited for her to concur with his opinion. If she had not assented to the baker's judgment about this particular cake, the baker would have to find a different dessert that she would agree was perfect for the occasion. Assent, to agree to approve.
Autopsy. The word autopsy refers to an examination of a dead body or any detailed inspection. When the body of the missing man was discovered, an autopsy was performed to determine the cause of death. Because he was young and seemed to be in good health, the autopsy was intended to learn if he had been a victim of foul play. When the body was cut open and examined carefully, the coroner realized that the dead man had a heart problem that no one knew about. Without an autopsy, this fact would never have been known. Autopsy, examination of dead body, post-mortem.
The word accolade means awards, honors, or praise. Jennifer has a beautiful voice and has received many accolades for her singing. Accolades are due to everyone who helped put this successful event together. You should be proud of the accolades you've earned, but don't let it go to your head. Accolade, praise, or honors.
Apprehensive. The word apprehensive means worried or anxious, or having fear of what may happen. Jill seems very apprehensive of rats, and she runs away if she thinks they are around. Many people are apprehensive about the future because they don't know what it might bring. I am apprehensive about the state of our economy. I don't know how I will pay my bills. Apprehensive, fear of what may happen.
The word articulate means using language clearly or spoken in a way that is easily understood. Their 2-year-old daughter is surprisingly articulate for someone so young. Early in the morning, I'm not the most articulate person in the world, so I usually don't speak to anyone until I've had some coffee. Because Kelly is such an articulate speaker, everyone loves to listen to her presentations. Articulate, using language with clarity.
Abeyance. The word abeyance means a state of temporary inactivity or to stop for a period of time. The car accident put Tom's dream of playing the finals in abeyance, and he ended up watching his team play from the sidelines. It would be a good idea to put that project in abeyance until we can figure out a better solution. Her account was placed in abeyance until she caught up on her previous bills. Our boss put the dress code in abeyance so we could wear costumes for Halloween. Abeyance. State of temporary inactivity. Abeyance. The word abeyance means a state of temporary inactivity or to stop for a period of time. The car accident put Tom's dream of playing the finals in abeyance, and he ended up watching his team play from the sidelines. It would be a good idea to put that project in abeyance until we can figure out a better solution. Her account was placed in abeyance until she caught up on her previous bills. Our boss put the dress code in abeyance so we could wear costumes for Halloween. Abeyance. State of temporary inactivity.
Audacious. The word audacious means courageous or having a devil-may-care attitude. It takes an audacious personality to face danger without worrying that something terrible might happen. Some people, however, are completely fearless and are able to put themselves in those kinds of situations without losing their bravery. A stunt person, for example, would have to be audacious to get up every day and earn money to get into car wrecks or jump out of buildings. Most people are not audacious enough to do that for a living and prefer instead to get by without risking their lives every day. Audacious, courageous, arrogantly bold. Alchemy. The word alchemy means a medieval chemical science aiming to convert the base metals into gold. Alchemy was an ancient art that involved trying to turn ordinary substances into precious metals like gold or silver. Alchemy practitioners also tried to discover magic potions that would allow people to live forever. Those who practiced alchemy used instruments and devices that chemists would later use, but they always failed to produce gold from worthless rocks. Even though alchemy was not scientific in a modern way, there were some interesting connections to the science of chemistry. Alchemy is related to chemistry as astrology is related to astronomy. Alchemy, ancient chemical science aiming to convert the base metals into gold.
The word abnegation refers to the act of staying away from something. Mitchell had never previously denied himself the pleasure of eating meat, but he recently changed his mind and decided that the abnegation involved with being a vegetarian wouldn't be too bad. He was not going to live a life of total abnegation, though. He would continue to enjoy sweets and fatty foods, but he would no longer eat red meat, chicken, or fish. He didn't know how long this abnegation would last, but he thought it wouldn't be a bad idea to relinquish meat for a while. Abnegation, refusal, avoidance, denial.
Assuage. The word assuage means to ease the pain, to soothe, or to pacify. The mother quickly took the crying baby in her lap and tried to assuage him with a pacifier. While David's girlfriend couldn't offer any solution, her attentive listening greatly assuaged his tensions. The medication helped to assuage the pain in my leg after I fell off my bike. Assuage, to ease the pain, to soothe.